Hello YouTube, so today we return to our American trip from last year, and it starts off with the lovely picture of a totem animal. Now this totem animal was just outside the Vallejo ferry port because we took the ferry into Vallejo. So quite a few of these pictures that you're now seeing are ones that I took on the about an hour, 45-minute long journey between the actual ferry port itself and San Francisco. It was a really long journey, but it was quite fun just to like sit there and watch everything go by and see all the ships. And the sky was really, really beautiful, and I really loved the architecture of the bridges that were about and around here. This one is not the San Francisco Bridge, but I really like the angle, so I thought I'd take a picture as we were going under the bridge. That one, however, is the San Francisco Bridge in the distance right there. So I did actually get some closer up photos of the bridge, but I will show you them later. And this is Alcatraz Island. This is as close as we got to Alcatraz. We really wanted to go, but unfortunately the only trip that they could give us was the next day, and at that point we were on our way back to LA to get our flight home and to visit some dolphins. Now this was something really cool that was in the bay. It was a full-blown galleon pirate ship. I believe it's galleon, I'm correct with this. I took quite a few photographs of this, so I do expect more. This was the lovely view of the San Francisco port as we were pulling in, and I just loved the skyline of the city. I mean, how pretty does it look coming into the port just there? And this was one of the boats that we were on. There was two of them. There was this one and the one that we were on. They both worked in tandem. Sorry, I'm stuttering. To get everybody to and from where they needed to be. So now you are going to see a load of pictures of this galleon that we found. I say we found. It was on the boat, it was on the water, and we went really close by it as we were coming into port. So I took loads of photos because I have loads of friends back here in England that absolutely love pirates. And it's just like, I need to take photos for them. So yeah, we did take a couple of other photos of bridges, and also this navy vessel that was parked nearby because I really like kind of like the large warboats and stuff like that. So we did go and visit this famous pier. I can't remember if it's Pier 13 or 29 or something like that. I'm really bad with them. Oh, there we go. There is Pier 39. There was loads and loads of sea lions there. We didn't really get a huge amount of time to spend there because there were so many people. There's more people than you saw in that photo previously. They were all there. They were all having fun. They were all sunbathing. We just couldn't get very close to the edge. These photos are taken when Lloyd and I were standing on top of a couple of steps that they've put in, so you can get over and see them a bit better. So yeah, not too many pictures, and didn't stay there too long. Now we come to my absolutely favourite part of San Francisco. This is the entrance to the Japanese gardens. Now you do have to pay to get in here. I can't remember, I think it was about $17. That number is sticking in my head. But you do get a return ticket, so you can go in and out as many times as you want, and you can stay as long as you want. And there's an amazing little restaurant like in a dip in the middle of the gardens. And it's an absolutely beautiful place to go and visit. I do highly recommend that you go there if you get to San Francisco. I absolutely loved how quiet this place was, even though it was in the middle of San Francisco. So this pagoda was in the middle of the gardens. It goes up a long way. You can go and stand near it. And we took a picture together because the three of us were just like, didn't have that many photos of us together, and we really wanted one. All of the ponds and little rivers that they had there had living koi, and I kept trying to sneak pictures of them because like everybody was, and they were being fed as well, but I wanted to avoid people, if that makes any sense. So not only did they have koi, they did have ducks and some oriental waterfowls, but I couldn't actually get many pictures of those. More koi because that was the most amount of koi that I managed to find in one location. I absolutely loved the little waterfalls that they did in this area. There were 3 or 4 of them, and they were just so beautifully set up. It was amazing. Of course, there was more than one pagoda, and of course, as you can see, there was more than one waterfall. But it was just so beautiful and quiet, and I could see a proper tea ceremony being held there, which they do, but we didn't get to go to one of those. So, as much as I want to keep talking about this absolutely amazing garden that we found, I'm gonna have to talk about the rest of what we did in San Francisco, which, to be fair, wasn't a huge amount. Though I will very quickly comment on this bridge. It was an amazing bridge, but it is like a near vertical climb on either side, but it was fun to climb. So after the gardens, we went out and we found donut shops, which were absolutely lovely and fairly cheap. But we didn't stay in the centre of San Francisco. We went walking in the back alleys. After finding the donut store, which was pretty much our lunch, to be fair, because we ate an awful lot in the evening and in the morning, we decided to go and find a second-hand bookstore. I can't remember exactly what it's called, Donkeys or something along those lines, but it's a huge 2-story second-hand bookstore that was full of some absolutely amazing books. I ended up getting 2 books in the end, a book on the gods of Egypt, which includes the prayer to Amun-Ra, which I've been looking for ages, and a book on Japanese fairy tales. The next thing that we did after finding the bookstore, and I purchased books as always, is we then went and found a pagan-y store called the Sword and Shadow and Rose, which was a really nice, very interesting store to visit. It was something that I expected more to be somewhere in like York or Cornwall or somewhere like that in the UK, not in America. So that was very, very nice to see. But after that, we were all feeling tired because all of that is in the back streets of San Francisco. We went back to the ferry and went home. Well, to the hotel room. So I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it there, guys. I know this is a particularly short video, but the next video is going to be the final day of the trip to America, and will include the swimming with dolphins. Now, there's quite a few photographs to go through there, and I don't want to take up too much of your time today. So this was the penultimate day in San Francisco in the Japanese gardens with my friends. I hope you enjoyed it, and this is Lloyd Hurst's October Patreon video that has just been a little bit late in coming. I hope you enjoy. Thank you, take care, and goodbye.